Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Brandon.
I'm Gwen.
And this is Brian. He wants to block out what we're actually going to be talking about today. And the topic that we're going to be talking about today is surprisingly Disney. I don't know. I can't explain for him. But in particular, we're going to be talking about what happened here recently to our favorite Disney memories as a kid, to like that really awkward spot in between us kind of figuring out what they're trying to do to now. So, and also some of the possible futures that we're going to actually see from Disney in this next few years and few months. So yeah, would you like to start off with what's your favorite Disney memory as a kid?
Ooh. Sure.
That was a really definite sure.
Yeah. Memory or favorite movie?
Favorite memories.
Memories. Ooh, I don't know if I have a favorite memory.
Yeah. Would you like me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite memory from Disney, this in general, was one of it was in kindergarten. I remember going to Disney World for the very first time and being like so starstruck. I'm like, I'm actually finally here in Disney World. You know, being like a little kid, you like watch these movies like Aladdin and Hercules, Mulan, and then like you finally go to a Disney park for the first time and you're like, oh my goodness, they're here. And also when I was a little kid, I watched a whole bunch of Star Wars, like, because of my last name being Walker, I just kind of like, I fell into that Star Wars fandom like just about everybody in their lives. So then like a few years ago, when Disney bought out Lucasfilm to make more Star Wars films, I was livid. I was like flipping out. I was like, yes, more Star Wars, which you can see our Star Wars podcast also on the channel. We're gonna put a tab right here, so you can just like click on it. Oh, click up on that little eye icon, so you can just go to that after this one episode. But yeah, then like I watched like The Force Awakens. I'm like, this is just a new hope. But I have mixed feelings, but I love it. But I'm not sure. So, but now later this year they're gonna open up a Star Wars part of Magic Kingdom. So no, we're definitely gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
Whenever it comes out. So does that give you a little stepping stone about what to talk about?
Kind of. First time I went to Disneyland, I was probably 3.
Yeah.
So I don't like have a lot of memories of it. And the only memories I do have of it are sad ones. So
Oh,
yeah.
no. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But yeah, I do have a lot of very fond memories of like watching the first like Star Wars movies with my dad, like just hanging out with him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And getting to experience that stuff with them. That was before Disney bought Lucasfilms, but
still technically
yeah.
Disney now.
It's Disney now, so but yeah, I'm excited to see what they're gonna do now.
Man. And moving on from that, what is your favorite Disney movie? I mean, I have to ask.
Oh gosh.
Well, like, what's your top 3?
Oh man. I'm just gonna do animated. That makes it a bit easier. Beauty and the Beast.
Don't you mean the live action Beauty and the Beast? Because I'm only a part of this middle. Psyched.
But yeah, Beauty and the Beast.
It can be awesome Marvel movies. It's okay.
I really like Black Panther.
Yeah.
And Thor Ragnarok.
Which also shout out to the lovely woman that won the Oscar for the set design.
Hannah Bigler.
Yeah, Hannah Bigler. Thank you, Anne. Anne's here as well. She's a Dayton native, so shout out to her for winning her Oscar. And talking about Black Panther and also her, the whole aspect of Marvel now, since Disney bought it, I remember going to the theater whenever Iron Man 1 came out back in 2008. And I was just like, this is an amazing movie. I wonder where they're going to go with it. Then like the Hulk came out. which I didn't see the second one, which tied into the MCU, because like little small child Brandon was just like, I already saw the first one, I don't really need to see the second one of that. But then like Captain America came out and like all these other ones, I'm like, something's going on here. And then Disney announced that they were buying Marvel, and then they were gonna do like this whole movie series in the next few years and like leading up to it. And I was just like, oh my goodness, the superheroes I grew up with are now gonna be on a big screen. So, and the Avengers came out, which I loved.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I watched every single Marvel movie after that in the theaters. So I was just like the night before it comes out, it's just like sliding into the theater like, I can't wait to see this one. But yeah, are you excited for Endgame, by the way? Which is the next Marvel movie that's come out?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely excited for Endgame.
Yeah.
Especially after the end credit scene in Captain Marvel.
Yeah, which we can't talk about. That's the shirts that we're wearing. We went to go see Captain Marvel here a couple weeks ago, which if you haven't seen it yet, go out and see it. It's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy, but taking place in the 90s. That's like the best way I can describe it. So, Liz, can you agree?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, also gotta stay tuned for the end credit scene. And also the opening will definitely break your heart because they have a moving memorial for Stan Lee that has recently passed. So, which I thought I was crying super hard during Infinity War, but then Captain Marvel showed up. Was like, thought we were done with these games. But yeah, just back to the whole. Speaking about Marvel and Disney, what do you think that's going to come out of the Disney Fox merger?
I definitely think it's going to be a lot easier for them to make these movies, because I can't remember which one it was quite a few years back, but they alluded to some certain characters that were in it, but they couldn't actually show them because they were like, I think, X-Men characters. Yeah. And I can't remember if that was one of the Avengers movies or if that was one of the Captain America movies, but I just remember that they kind of like they mentioned this character, but they could never like really show who they were because they didn't have the rights to them yet.
Kind of like how Sony owns all the Spider-Man characters, so they have to like pick and choose which ones they want.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we're actually going to talk about more about the whole Disney Fox merger after this. So stay tuned.
So ICB has really got me to where I am today, starting as a college student to an intern, part-time, and then turned full-time employee, all in the same place. I wouldn't be where I am without ICB, so it's a really great place to go if you're wanting to get into the media industry. We build a lot of tight relationships with each other, like we always know everybody, what's going on in the classroom, super familiar with the teachers, like on first name basis, like, they're like family as well. You get to know your teachers and your classmates. You're with them for the whole 2 years. I really love that ICB is so hands-on, but they also have small classes, so you actually get to be really familiar with your teachers, familiar with your classmates. You kind of create like a really family-like relationship with the people that you're going to school with, as well as your faculty members. ICB really worked out for me. I wouldn't be where I am without it, so it's definitely worth checking out. You can give them a call, you can stop in, and you can check out the studios. Also check them out online. It's a really great facility with a lot of really awesome equipment that you can get hands-on with. You definitely want to check it out. You can give them a call, stop by. They are really awesome.
And we're back. Man, that was an amazing ad. Did you enjoy that one? Yeah. Brian definitely did. Anyway, we're gonna jump right back into Disney Fox merger, which Do you have any thoughts about it?
It's definitely gonna be really cool seeing how big, like, just the whole superhero, like, universe is now.
Right. And, like, now we can actually tie Venom in with Spider-Man, and we can have Venom, like, actually fight, like, a lot of the... We can have him fight the Hulk, for crying out loud, if we really wanted to. Oh, even Captain Marvel. Hey. And stuff like that. So, speaking about Venom, it's actually going to be a trilogy now, which I personally cannot wait for, because I love the first Venom movie, and again, I've been a Spider-Man fan since I was long as I can remember. So, like, seeing Venom, like, seeing it, like, in the theaters, like, oh my goodness, like, this is my favorite Spider-Man villain. And then now with Disney and Fox, and possibly Sony's gonna be like, alright, you can have him for these few movies, like they did with Spider-Man. So, are you excited to see what is gonna happen possibly in Endgame?
Oh yeah.
Do you have any predictions if, like, Disney's gonna use some of the X-Men or some of the other characters?
I feel like they may not use them in Endgame, but they'll definitely be in the credit scenes, like the end credit scenes that they show.
Yeah, because they can shoot the end credit scenes, like,
yeah,
more recent, because, like, it's just a simple, like, plug it in. Alright, that's it. But, yeah. Who do you think is gonna be in an end credit scene?
I'm not sure, actually. Yeah. I can't decide if it's gonna be the Fantastic Four or if it's gonna be the X-Men or what.
I think it's jumping, because you said Fantastic Four. I personally think it's gonna be Fantastic Four, because if you look at the trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home, it definitely shows, like, the Avengers Tower being bought and actually being, like, like, yeah, like, redone to make it look like the Fantastic Four building. So there's a possibility that the Fantastic Four will be coming here soon.
That, and we haven't had a Fantastic Four movie since, like, early 2000s.
We had one
yeah.
a few years ago, which, oh, we don't talk about that.
Yeah.
No, get the poster out of here. We don't talk about that Fantastic Four.
You didn't like the Green Lantern as well?
No. Even Ryan Reynolds was just like, I don't like, never going back. Once you go red, you're never going back. Apparently, for Ryan Reynolds. Speaking about Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and supposedly they're gonna reboot the whole entire X-Men series after now they confirmed that they're actually gonna make an X-Men movie by 2021, which they're gonna reboot the whole entire series, but they're not going to reboot Deadpool. How do you think Deadpool is gonna, like, fit into?
Well, I mean, he breaks the fourth wall so much.
Yeah, which you can now do the cameos now.
Yeah. So even I don't think that it would even be, like, I don't think it would be necessary. I don't see any reason why it would be necessary for them to reboot or, like, redo the Deadpool movies. Just because he does break the fourth wall so much and just pop up where he shouldn't be.
Right.
I think that would kind of fit more with his character if they rebooted the other series but not his.
Yeah, because at the end of Deadpool 2, I'm not doing any spoilers because she hasn't watched it. But, like, it can easily, like, fit into the MCU, like, oh, this stuff that went down in Canada. Well, they're gonna go out there and actually see Deadpool. I think that's how they're gonna do it. That's the same with, like, the X-Men as well. Because if they're gonna reboot the X-Men but not Deadpool, you can still have the X-Men that was in Deadpool stay the same.
Yeah.
And that will actually also explain why they want to reboot it as well. Because the only X-Men that we see in Deadpool is Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead, basically. And Deadpool's girlfriend and Domino and Cable, so it's just like, Oh, also the other characters that apparently all die, especially in the comics too. But moving on from that, looking forward, do you think that because Disney said that they don't want to do any more Avengers team-up movies after that, kind of will be hinting at like they're gonna be folding into X-Men and the Fantastic Four, which actually Spider-Man was a part of Fantastic Four for quite a while back in the comics.
Really? I didn't know that.
So, those that will explain why the Fantastic Four will also be in the end credits of either Endgame or Far From Home, because the guy that helps out Ant-Man can be like, oh hey, I know this guy. So, but yeah, so that's basically our predictions for what could possibly happen with the Disney Fox merger. But I know you really want to talk about Captain Marvel though. What are your thoughts on? Do you want to touch base?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. But yeah, moving on. For other Disney movies, like, are you excited for any other ones? What your thoughts are any other ones? Like, Toy Story 4?
Oof.
Gonna be the best. As Tom Hanks quoted, the ending is gonna be like Endgame. No, not Endgame.
Infinity War.
Infinity War level of sadness.
I don't know how to feel about it.
Whenever they announced them, like, do you really have to make another one? Like,
yeah.
Toy Story 3, like, the ending was, like, the perfect ending, like, cool, like, the toys got a new home, and they're saying goodbye to Andy. That should have been done. Like, in my opinion, Toy Story 4, I think, is, like, more of, like, a money-grabbing type thing.
Make more toys.
Yeah. Well, that's the same with Frozen 2 as well.
Yeah.
Because now they're fighting fall. Or something like that. Because that doesn't make no sense, because spring comes after fall.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait, did you say spring comes after fall? I think you would say fall comes after spring.
Yes.
Well, it eventually will.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. You just have to skip a season. Skip 2 seasons.
No, just 1 season.
Are you sure about that?
Do you know how many seasons are in a year?
Yes.
How many are there?
There's 4.
Okay.
We live in Ohio, so there's 2.
Yeah. If you live in Ohio, like, you get, like, all 4 in, like, 1 day. Or, like, 1 week.
Yeah.
The pics of living in Ohio. This is why Brian's not listening to us in this episode. Because he knew in the future, he's just like, I'm not gonna be able to handle this. I can't handle the stupidity that's coming out of your mouth. But yeah, wrapping up before I mistake anything like seasons and Disney movies. Wait, never mind, I'm not gonna go there. I've been Brandon. And just to summarize what we talked about our favorite Disney memories as when we was a little kid, to how Marvel movies are now going to change to Disney and Fox merger, and that also the wonderful ad that was definitely in the middle. That was definitely going to be in there. So, if you enjoy this episode, high five like button with your thumb.
Leave a comment down below.
And also, don't forget the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to ring the bell.
Ding.
Just stay notified when a free upload. And yeah, hope you lovelies have a fantastic day, whatever you're watching this. And next time, I'm Broken Hearted Gaming. No, next time I'm Broken Hearted Cast. My bad.